Live from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Keto Cooking. Hey, welcome back. I'm Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. I was watching a couple of my fellow YouTubers, and one guy in particular, Lance from Sleeper Barbecue. Check his channel out. It's got a great channel. Don't forget, hit him up, like and subscribe and everything. I'm going to be making today another pork tenderloin, but what we're doing is we're going to make it into sandwiches, okay? So now, most people that follow the channel understand that I don't eat bread, and we mimic things with other items to make bread, make it feel like bread anyway. We use chaffles and stuff like that, okay? But today, I also reached out to another fellow YouTuber, Little Fish in the Kitchen, Marcelle. Now, Marcelle, a couple videos ago, made sandwich rounds, okay? And she did it out of, what else? My go-to, riced cauliflower. Now, it's not rice, it's cauliflower that's been riced, okay? It's not rice at all. But she made these rounds, and I tell you what, they were very interesting and they look really good. So I'm gonna give them a try because Lance from Sleeper Barbecue, he made a double bone-in pork chop, but he made it with white Alabama sauce, okay? But in his, I guess at the ending, he said his go-to with pork was fried onions. Bingo! Light bulb went off in my head. I'm going to make Marcelle's cauliflower rounds, okay? With my pork tenderloin, I'm gonna roast it and then slice it kind of thin. And I'm going to be making fried onions like Lance did. I don't want to repeat everybody else's what they make, but I'm going to put different things together. Okay, so let's get started. But for today, I'm going to show you the ingredients. Naturally, I got the pork tenderloin. I'm going to brown this up in the pan first, and then it's going to go finish up into the oven. Okay, and then I'll be slicing that pretty thin. Now, into the bowl, I'm going to be opening up this rice cauliflower. Now, I put this through the microwave. A couple of things I'm going to change, all right? Marcelle called for 2 eggs. I have double yolkers here. I'm going to put them in there. Also, shredded mozzarella cheese, a 1/2 cup. Now, obviously, that's not shredded, but I'm going to tell you why in a minute. And also, a 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. Now, I am not fond of coconut flour, trying to replace stuff. I've been using pork rinds, ground up pork rinds, but for today's recipe, I will be using this, okay? I will be sauteing up some onions to go onto the sandwich, and we're gonna see how this all plays out. All right. Okay, double yolker, which I kind of suspected from the size of it, but and now in the culinary world, this is probably not consistent with 2 eggs, but it looks a little bit more white in there also with the double yolk, so I'm going to consider it too. Now, I'm going to take this, now what I was saying before is, I'm going to be taking all of this, and I'm going to take it through my little mixer. I'm going to mix it up a little bit more than just hand mixing it. Fried onions are done. And I did these with a little bit of sherry butter, a little bit of avocado oil, Tommy spice. Don't want to overdo them, just want to caramelize them up a little bit. Just give them a little taste. These are my favorite. And Lance went ahead and brought them up. And I said, you know what? I have got to make that. Awesome. Okay, there's 4 of them right there. Okay. Now, like the recipe calls for, you got to make sure that the ends are all pushed together into the middle. Okay. Now, can you keep the right shape? Yeah. See how they bake up? Now, okay. When I say play with your food, I mean it. Let's give this a shot. Marie, come up with this idea. See if this thing will flatten it out any better. So that they're all even size. Let's see what happens. Huh. Ta-da! Now just push it all down. Very cool. Very cool. Teamwork. That's what it's all about. Hey, we're in this together. So I mean, that's what. There's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, nothing. You gotta try. Life in times of grocery store Tupperware. Okay, there you go. So now we got 6. 4 there and 2 here. I'm gonna put them into the oven and let's get rocking and rolling here. A container that had some regatta cheese in it. We cut the top off of it. We formed the rings with this, pressed it down with this. Voila. I hope this comes out because you know what? This is pretty cool. This right here is much more healthier. We have cauliflower, 0 carbs, double yolk eggs I had in there, so figure two small eggs, regular size eggs, and then the cheese. So the wrapping that's going to go, we're going to put this pork on, all right, is minimal. I mean, very, very minimal, very filling also. So there you go. You got to play with your food, no matter what. All right, let's see how this thing comes out. Okay, out onto the cooling rack. It's still a little warm. Now, got to be careful. Get a little toasty on the bottom because of the pan I use. I don't use any parchment paper, but they're just toasted pretty good. They feel pretty firm. So we'll let them cool off and we'll see how they hold up. Okay, tenderloin, roasted. Crispy on the outside. I'm going to slice this as thin as I possibly can. Okay, this is just going to go very quick. I'm going to put everything together. A little coating on there. Nothing overpowered. All right. I'm going to take this. I want to toast it in to the outside, and then I'm just going to put some pork on here. I don't like a thick sandwich. I never did. Get a couple onions in here. Oops. Get back there. A couple bit more onions on here. And I'm going to take another one. Put a little salt, pepper, some Tommy spice on there. Drizzle up here with a little bit of very little barbecue, so I don't want to overpower it. Come on. Put that round on top. Wow, these really hold up pretty good. Now if I had a knife, okay, I'm going to cut this one in half. soak up a little bit. The old saying, does it come with a pickle? Yeah, quite a few. These are my icebox pickles I made a while back. Let's see what this looks like. There you go, right there. Nothing wrong. I'm gonna give it a try right here. Can't wait to get to the table. Pretty good. Held together. Yep. Impressive. Doesn't have the cauliflower taste. Very good. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. Tune in next time for another episode of Tom Garvey, the Keto Cook. Hit that like and subscribe button. See you again.